Connecting, connecting, connecting. We are 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 live on YouTube. Let's go. It should click it over. It should say, "What's up?" We are live. Hell yeah. Here we are. It's hot as a mug up in this motherfucker, dude. Gotta have some airflow in here. Hell yeah. What's good, brother man? What's up already? What's up, fam? What's up? You guys are already up in here. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. How are you guys doing today? It's got my little LaCrux, some sparkling water. Hey. What's up, Astro Strange? Let's go. What's up, you guys? We chilling. We up in here. What's up? Free merch today, bro. If you've been waiting on your free merch, it's gonna be coming out soon. The ones that are going to Zealand are going out. I had the whole mix up last week of the merch. I just barely got it on Saturday. What's up, Trina? I see you. Let's go. What's goody? What's goody? We out here. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Hell yeah. Adelina got her shirt. Let's go. Hell yeah. You guys see this new? You see that new? That new dooski? I gotta turn you a little bit. You're just a little crooked, bro. Right there, that new ski. If nobody's told you today, I love you, bro. That shit's hard as fuck, bro. That shit's hard, bro. With the I love you on the back, bro. That shit's gas, bro. I'm just telling you. That shit is gas. Hell yeah. What's up, Michael Chelsea? What's good? How's it going? What's gravy? You guys want some free merch today? We're going to win some free merch today. Free merch today. Free merch today. First of all, I just need everybody to say I love you in the chat. We're just going to start this stream off with a whole bunch of love, bro. Everybody, please just put fucking I love you in the chat. You could be saying it to me. You could be saying it to yourself. You could be saying it to the person who needs to hear it. We're just going to start today off with a little bit of love. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of that love, that gratitude. You know what I mean? Just thankful for somebody else. Hell yeah. Damn, we got some peeps up over here on YouTube. We got 2 on YouTube. Let's go, YouTube. We got 10 up over here on Twitch. Let's go, Twitch. What's up, Misty, Austin, Michael, Trina? We got 11 up over here on Facebook, bro. Let's go. And if nobody's told you today, like I said, I love you. Henry, what's up? We're going to be doing the merch giveaway at the end. Because in order for people, Monica, what's up? In order for people to earn free merch, they're going to have to be on Twitch. So let me actually just do this real quick, just to give a heads up for the people who need it. You know what I'm saying? Let me come up right here. Let me just pull this up. Let me just show you. It's right there, player. Trip over drip on Twitch. We are live right now. You know what I'm saying? It's Trip over drip on Twitch. Happy birthday, Misty Carr's daughter. Happy birthday. Let's go. But it's a forever box. You will have to be on Twitch to get the free merch. I'm just telling you, it just so happens to be that is the easiest way to be able to collect it and just do a raffle and all that stuff. It just makes it way easier. All the cool kids are over on Twitch. We got a whole bunch of people up over on Twitch. We got the whole squad, 568 followers on Twitch. We be out here. I love Team Human so much. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. But I'm just putting it in the front. So for the people that are here, it is pretty hot today. I got sunburned so much today over the last few days. I don't know if you can see that I'm red. I'm red like a lobster. I'm red like a tomato. You know what I'm saying? But you will have to be on Twitch to get your free merch. Just telling you that. But before we get into the free merch stuff, you know how I like to start these lives. You know what I mean? If you've never been on a live before, I like to just make sure that no matter what, throughout the whole entire live, we might be just sitting here talking some bullshit. You know what I mean? We might be just sitting here talking about aliens for 2 hours. But I want to make sure that every person who comes up in here and everyone who sees it later, that you at least get something out of this. You at least sit back and ask yourself some questions that need to be asked. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just basically how I'm going to start this off. Is we're just going to ask some questions. Yes, I like to start my live streams off giving you guys something that is valuable, and I can guarantee you that it's valuable, even if only I planted a seed and it makes you think outside the box. Alan, what's up, bro? Okay. All right. All right. I'm not nervous, dog. What do you mean, Arlie? What do you mean? I'm not nervous. This is just me. JP0589. What's up, dude? All right. You guys ready? Free merch. Yep. Free merch. I'll do it. Show it one more time. And I probably will show it multiple times throughout the stream. We are giving away free merch at the end. In order to get the free merch, you will have to download the Twitch app and go to my Twitch, because that just so happens to be the best way where I can do like a raffle for everybody that's up in the Twitch. What's up, Davion? Okay, so to be able to get the free merch, you will have to go to Trip Over Drip on Twitch. Let's see if we got some new peeps over here. Nope, not yet. Okay, hit that follow button, JP05. Why am I coughing? Because I smoke cannabis, player. That's probably why I'm coughing. Smoke that good, bro. I actually just went upstairs and took enough medicine to make it so I don't have to really hit the cannabis. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to tell you how it is, bro. I cough a lot, bro, and it's not because I had COVID. Oh, yeah, this is YouTube. If you guys want to, you can also just go over to YouTube, Trip Over Drip. You know what I mean? YouTube, Trip Over Drip. We got 868 subscribers, bro. 869 subscribers. Thank you for whoever just subscribed. But let's get into this, bro. Let's get into this. Let's start this. Let's do it. Let's do today's little mindful message. How are y'all motherfuckers doing today? We got 25 peeps up over here on Twitch. Let's go. 13 up over on Facebook. 0 on YouTube. It's all right. They'll come and go, bro. Everything's going to come and go. How are y'all doing? What's going on? What's going down today? It's hot, bro. I'm sweating, bro. My AC's out, bro. All of a sudden, it sucks, bro. It sucks, bro. Gaming, okay. I can't wait till tomorrow. I actually pre-bought the new James Bond game, 007. I hope it's cool. I hope I didn't waste my money. That's the thing that sucks about video games nowadays, is you just kind of can't really know, bro. Vox Balder, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let's get into it today. I might need a fan down here, bro. This shit's hot as shit, bro. I'm sweating bowls down here. Cheers, mate. Let's go. Good job detoxing. Let's go. 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 Oh, actually, right now, if you go to Adult Swim, the Adult Swim app, you can watch the first episode of Rick and Morty. Amanda, me and my kids watched it this morning. If you download the Adult Swim episode, then you can watch the very first episode. All right, probably a duck. Here we go for this mindful message. Let's get it going for you. Rick and Morty, hands down, is the best cartoon ever. How was work, Britt? What's up? Britt started her first day on the job today. What's up, Brittany? How are you? I don't know what you're talking about. This person's tripping out on me on the Facebook. They just called me a bitch. Weird. I am a bitch ass punk motherfucking lame ass fucking bum ass dude. Whatever, dude. It's not my job to fucking deal with your mental health, bro. What's up, Missy? Wait a second. Is that Marissa? Ah, is that Marissa? I think that might be. I don't know. Here we go, probably a duck. Let's start this mindful message, okay? Bots. I want to ask you something that's probably already been sitting in the back of your mind. Do you ever feel like you didn't just grow up, but like you switched timelines? Like you remember a version of reality that somehow just isn't here anymore. Not just that life got harder, but subtle things like vibes, details, and the feel of Earth itself. It just seems like the background texture of the universe quietly changed and nobody seemed to mention it. Tonight, I don't want to argue about it. I just want to ask you a few questions, and then you can answer them inside of yourselves. And if you feel compelled to, please drop it in the comments. Question number one. Why does reality misremember itself in sync? We've got this thing people call the Mandela effect. Whole groups of people, different ages, different countries, remember the same line in a movie or the same logo, the same event in a way that history now says it never happened. Psychology says memory is messy. We influence each other, so that's why people believe different. Your brain just starts to fill in the gaps. And that's true, like a lot. But here's what I'm asking you. Why do so many of us, though, share the same specific wrong memory? Down to the exact spellings and the scenes, and then feel this weird inner jolt when we see like the official version. Is it really all just like a mental misfire, or are we not remembering correctly? Or are we catching glimpses of reality edits the way you notice a continuity error in a movie? Except this time, the movie is our lives. Question number two. Are we living in a game that forgot to tell us that it's a game? This is the simulation hypothesis, and it used to be just like some pothead stoner idea. Now we've got like serious philosophers and scientists saying, hey, that it's actually possible the universe is some kind of informational system or simulation. Even some new physics works even argue the laws of nature look like they're optimizing and compressing information over time, like code that's being updated. So if this is a simulation, a training ground, like some universal mass multiplayer online game, what would you expect? You could expect glitches in probability, repeating NPC behavior in crowds, coincidences that stack so tight they feel scripted, timelines that feel different, timelines that feel like different save files in your computer. And if that's even 1% true, then who or what is the game master? And why did your soul log into this level? Oh, thank you guys for being here. What's up? I see a first time chatter. Hell yeah. Question number 3. Are timelines actually branching and we're feeling it merge? Go online and you'll probably find people saying stuff like, I remember this country being a different place on the map. I swear that actor died a few years ago. I remember different outcomes to historical events. Some of it is misremembering. But what if it is something else? Quantum physics already tells us about superposition in many worlds interpretations. Different branches of possibility existing side by side. A lot of spiritual and metaphysical traditions talk about parallel Earths or different timelines or collective shifts from one probability line to another. So here's the question. What if we really can slide from one branch of reality to another, personally and collectively? And the subtle sense of this is not quite the world that I remember is you feeling like the transition lag. Like when you switch dimensions, but your memory of the last one hasn't completely dissolved yet. Question number 4. If your soul chooses their lives, why did we choose this? Across a lot of spiritual paths, you'll hear about soul contracts. The idea that before you incarnate, your soul agrees to certain themes, lessons, and connection points. Every single detail is fixed, and you still have free will. But there's a blueprint, like the type of relationship, core wounds and healings, service that you came to offer, or a rough area and environment. But here's the wild part. If your soul chose this era right now, why did it pick this one? Why did it pick the era where institutions are collapsing and morphing, where reality feels increasingly digital and surreal, where people openly question whether we're in a simulation, where time feels faster, events feel stacked or scripted, and nothing feels stable? What kind of soul looks through the catalog of universes to incarnate and goes, yeah, give me that one? Why did you come here to do that required this level of chaos? I'm sorry, what did you come here to do that required this level of chaos? Question number 5, and then I'm going to answer and say what I think these questions are. Or I'm going to answer these questions. Jeez. Got it in my chest. Excuse me. What if the world is a script? And if it is a script, who are you in the story? Everywhere we look now, it feels like a narrative. Headlines written like movie trailers. Social feeds curated like TV channels. Everyone playing roles, picking characters, living out archetypes. If reality is heavily scripted by media, by algorithms, by power structures, or by something metaphysical, then who are you? Are you the background extra walking past with a coffee? Or the character who suddenly realized, hold up, this is a story, and I can stop reciting lines and start improvising? Because the moment you notice the script, you are no longer just in the story. Part of you is standing outside of it, watching. And that part, that's the one I want to talk to right now. If you're here, can you please just let me know you're here by maybe putting your favorite emo in the chat? All right. So here's how I see it, bro. Not as a scientist, not as a priest, not as a master of anything, as a soul who is just trying to figure out why this timeline is so strange. My answer to question number one. I think two things are true at the same time. The human brain does glitch, and reality might just be a little bit more elastic than we were taught. Yes, memory is imperfect and social. Our minds edit and compress and guess. But we also live in a universe at the deepest levels behaves like information and probability than solid fixed stuff. So my answer is the Mandela is partially psychology and partially us noticing a flex in the matrix. Like little wrinkles where the story got patched, the code got updated, the collective hopped to a nearby branch of reality. Our minds are scrambling to reconcile the new official file with an old felt memory. Think of reality like a living document inside of the cloud. Most people only see the latest version. Maybe there's some of us sensitive enough to remember like an earlier draft. Now here's my answer to question number two. Are we in a simulation, bro? Do you think that we're in a literal computer built by some lab? No, not exactly. But I do think that reality behaves like a learning environment with rules, feedback, and levels. Science talks about like a simulation hypothesis. Mystics have been talking about for thousands of years. Like, this is a dream. This is Maya. This is a play. To me, those are different languages pointing at the same core idea. The world is real enough to matter, but fluid enough to transform. It's more like a story engine versus like a static rock. So my answer is we are in something like a simulation, but not to trap us, but to give consciousness a place to experience itself, to learn, and to evolve. The glitches are less signals of a broken game and more signs that this isn't final or like the ultimate layer of reality to begin with. Oh, I gotta check this. This patch out is giving me heartburn. Timeline number three, question number three is about timelines. And yes, I believe timelines are real, but not as like science fiction tropes, but as like different probability tracks woven into the fabric of the universe. Quantum interpretations and multi-universe models hold space for multiple realities. Spiritual teachings on parallel Earth and collective shifts echo that in another language. So here's my answer. Yeah, bro. We're moving through timelines. All of the time. Individually, every choice, every healed pattern nudges you towards a different version of your life. Collectively, when enough people shift their values, their actions, their consciousness, the main timeline on Earth, it will start to bend. The feeling of this world is not what it seems isn't you being defective. It's a side effect of being awake during a period of mass collective timeline editing. You're remembering the old branch and living in the new one at the same time. And that discomfort is a space where you get to choose. Do I keep investing in the old energy, or do I show up like I belong on a higher, kinder, cleaner version that I want to live on? Question number 4. Soul contracts and why I chose this. Why would anyone choose this timeline? Like, really? I'm asking you, human to human. If you believe that you chose to incarnate on this timeline, then you radically just need to sit back and ask yourself, why would any soul choose to be alive right now? It's obvious if you play video games, because this is where the experience points are. Soul contracts, teachings say that we pick our main lessons and themes ahead of time. So what lessons are available right now to you, bro? If you chose to incarnate in this crazy, chaotic timeline, I need you to comment for me. What lessons are available to you? We could just I'll just give a few examples if you're having a hard time figuring it out, and maybe I can help prod your consciousness in the right direction to ask the same questions inside of your head, plant the seed of maybe finding purpose. But what lessons are here right now is how to stay sane in a world that gaslights your perception. How to stay kind in a world that profits from your anger. How to stay human in a world that's flirting with becoming purely mechanical. And how to trust your inner guidance when outer systems keep failing you, bro. These, my family and friends, are high-level skills. You do not train advanced souls on easy mode. You chose this timeline, bro, because you have a wiring that gives you the ability to sense when things are off. You have the capacity to love anyway. To love anyway? You have medicine, bro. Your perspective, your creativity, your compassion, your courage. And those only make sense here under this level of pressure, bro. You didn't come here to watch it burn. You didn't come here to watch it crumble. You came here to remember who you are when the foundation is shaking. And in doing that, you're going to stabilize your corner of the grid. Now, question number 5. Who are you in the script? If reality is being scripted by media, by algorithms, by powers, by karma, by the soul, by the universe, the only answer that actually matters is you're not just a character. You are also the consciousness playing the character. That watcher in you, the one that notices your thoughts, your emotions, the world, and can step back and say, whoa, look at all of this. That is the part that is free. That is the part that can question the role that you are handed, rewrite your timeline, walk off one stage and right onto another. My answer is you're a soul, mid-story, realizing that you're in a story. And that realization by itself is kind of a spiritual cheat code. Because now you can stop asking what is wrong with this timeline and start asking, how do I live so truthfully, so lovingly, so awake that any time I land on can get better just because I'm in it? Those are the questions I have to ask for you. I love you. Woo, she-boy. She-boy. Can we just get some Team Humans in the chat if you are here, bro? Team Humans in the chat if you are here. Hey, let's go, Team Human. Hell yeah. That shit was gas. I don't know about y'all. Now, one thing I'm going to have to do, Facebook, before Queen Trip's coming down here. My wife, she's going to come hang out and talk and chat with us and chill. So in order for you, Facebook, to even be able to see my wife, because the camera's not going to show her. She's over here, bro. She's over here, bro. The camera's not big enough. So you will be able to hear her, but you will not be able to see her unless you either go to my YouTube, which is Trip Over Drip, or you go to the Twitch, which is Trip Over Drip, which you have to be on the Twitch in order to give away some free merch. I think that just to get everybody to get over to the Twitch, we might even just give away something right now, actually. 571 up over here on Twitch. Let's go. Listen, we got some new subs on YouTube. We got some new subs up over here on YouTube. It is plugged in, yes. I just don't have you unmuted. Now
Hello.
you can speak. Let me just pull you. Okay, so you got to get over to the Twitch if you want some merch.
Am I in view for regular, or do I need to get a little closer?
Regular, you are right in. I can scoot over a little bit. Regular, you are right in. Can y'all see Queen Trip? Everybody see Queen Trip? Say hello, beautiful. What's up, Queen Trip? You're looking mighty nice in that trip over drip merch you got there. You want to stand up and show everybody?
Hold on.
Check this shit out, bro. Button mashing. What's up, Baden Yardley?
The angel with the hiccups in the back.
Woo!
Not afraid. 1 minute.
Okay, so we've got two people. We got Love Aura Rain in here on Twitch. Let's go. What's up, dude? Hell yeah. Love Aura Rain says, what's up, beautiful? Okay, we've got Dath MF Gaming over here. First time in. Found you on Facebook. What you about, my dude? Oh boy, let's see here. How can I best explain? What am I about? How do I do that? I believe that the matrix or simulation that we currently are living in that we call planet Earth is a 3D fractal light matrix of sound, vibration, and physical matter, and that we are eternal, all-knowing, and all-eternal, powerful, divine souls that have chosen to incarnate on this planet as humans so that we can go through lessons that are necessary for our soul to level up. I think that currently right now in this 3D fractal light matrix that we are living in, planet Earth is under attack by demonic forces. Whether you want to believe in Jesus or God, there are actual demons and dark energy that it's obvious that they're evil and allegedly they are eating children, that they are trying to take over our planet and use artificial intelligence to make us slaves. I'm doing whatever I possibly physically can with every breath that I have every single day to wake up and just try and talk to as many humans as physically as possible to try and awaken and spark in their inner divinity so that we can take our planet back. Team Human is not a political movement. It is not an ideology. It's not a religion. It's not a cult. It's literally me just being loyal to my species. I'm a human and I don't want to lose my planet to robots and pedophiles. That is what I am about. Sheesh!
Can I get an amen?
Hey. Let me get an A motherfucking man, boy. Somebody clip that shit, homie. You heard me? Okay, here we are. So I got some stuffs. Some clips, some shits and clips. Oh yeah, we're gonna start over here though. Okay, I made a video. You guys know about it. Maybe you've seen it. So it seems quite. Oh, so JP, I'm sorry about the commercial. If you are on Twitch and you have Amazon Prime, you can use Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime gives you 1 free Twitch subscription.
Wait, what did Monica say about the hiccups?
Monica said about the hiccups. She said, where is it?
On Twitch. What should I help?
Go swallow some sugar. The texture difference will stop your hookups.
I can't take sugar right now. I'm so full. I literally can't put anything else in my body.
Oh, we should do the cinnamon challenge. Where she tries to.
I know. No, it's because I was like chugging the sparkling water, to be honest. I was like aggressively drinking this. I was so thirsty, and the carbonation just like fucked me up.
Okay, so real quick, let me just recap. I finished with Pedos. He said that he has ads.
We'll post that clip later.
We'll post that clip later. Basically, I'm just a human on planet Earth, bro, that is just trying to wake up humans to understand that they are divine. They're divine. We are divine. We're made in God's image, player. You know what I'm saying? For 2.5 days of hiccups, bro? I couldn't even imagine that. Could you imagine that for 2.5 days? Oh, she's trying to do some shit. Yeah, you don't know about the cinnamon challenge where you try to put in a whole ass fucking mouthful or a spoonful of cinnamon and you try and swallow it? You can't, bro. Okay, what up, Trip fam? Arthur Davis, let's go. Okay, Death motherfucking Gaming. Oh, damn, we got 34 peeps up over here on Twitch.
Oh, because we're doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway.
Well, Extreme Elements.
Should we do a giveaway right now?
Yeah, you said you were going to.
All right. Well, first and foremost, if I'm going to do that, then I got to go over here so I can show them what I'm going to
My breathing worked, by the way. They're gone. Knock on wood.
All right. So what are we giving away?
Do we want to do one of my shirts?
Which one are we giving away? Are we giving away
or
the
one of your shirts?
Are we giving away one of these? The biblical angel that says, "Be not afraid."
Can we get a poll in the chat? Do we? Let me see.
Or are we giving
one
away?
Up in here?
Or are we going to give away? If nobody has told you today, I love you. Which one? Let's see here. Put it in the chat.
Create poll. I got a poll right here.
Create poll. It's in Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go like this.
I got it.
Can one of the mods please drop the Twitch link in YouTube and in Facebook? Because you will have to be in Twitch in order to be basically eligible for the giveaways. I'm not able to. I haven't figured out how to like everyone just.
It's gonna run for 1 minute. I'm gonna put it right. Meow.
Thank you, Britt. We love you. Dang, we got some peeps in here. We got 28 peeps in here, bro.
Woo!
Pastor Doobie of Plur Church.
Woo!
Let's go.
Welcome. Trying to get this biblical angel.
All right. Can you
I posted the poll, everyone.
Can you drop the Twitch link in the
I
Facebook
sure
chat? We only got one person over here on YouTube. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna give away a shirt, and then we're gonna freaking dive into some stuff, give away some more shirts. So throughout this live, you know what I'm saying? Just you gotta get over to
just
Twitch,
stay
bro.
Up in, hang
you
out.
Get over to Twitch. Like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, Amazon owns Twitch, so you can subscribe to the channel with your free subscription that Amazon will give you. So specifically on Twitch, you won't have to you won't have to watch ads. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to prevent you from watching ads. The only thing I can say is that you can subscribe, which I get like $4 of the $7 or something, or $3 of the $7 cost of whatever. But it just makes it so you don't have to watch ads, because I pay for every platform to not watch ads specifically, because I don't like watching ads either. But which one? Okay, we got a poll going up over here. Dang, 75% says "Be not afraid." Look at that shirt you made, babe.
One.
She custom.
It's been sitting on ice for a while too.
It has been. We've been holding out on this.
Probably like a year.
This decal right here, she made herself. It wasn't like AI generated.
I made it in Canva with all the different layers and images and.
Yeah, she did. She made it full-fledged. You can see what it says right here. Boom. We click here. Designed by Queen Trip herself, bro.
Because if we ever do an AI image, we will know that it is an AI image.
Yeah.
If it's not, we are going to know who designed it.
Wait,
always.
Just like we noted right here, this bag is made of 100% heavy canvas, recycled from jeans.
Oh, and our shirts are 100% cotton.
Our shirts are 100% cotton because we want your electromagnetic field to be vibrant as possible. Yep. I love you, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's we pull up Stream Elements.
Stream Elements. Right here. All right. We got some stuff I gotta still get out.
I know, well, because we were waiting for all the stuff to come in.
You're right. I just feel crappy sometimes.
Don't worry, everyone. I mean, I feel like most people that were here last time know that there was a delay with our shipment with the stencils. We just literally barely got them yesterday. So tomorrow is finish making merch, get them sent out. So don't worry, everyone. We promise.
Okay, make sure you get over to Twitch. You have to be in Twitch to get the shirt. You have to be in Twitch.
Grateful for you, Astro Strange. Probably a duck. What's up? I love all you guys. So glad you're all here.
Guys, for real.
All righty.
All right. So now if you're in Twitch.
Exclamation point ticket.
If you're in Twitch, all you have to put is exclamation point ticket.
Just like Giggles.
Yep. Just like Giggles. There it goes. Monica Canada. Astro Strange.
C Porter.
You got them all.
Amanda. Resin head, koi fish, motherfucking menace.
What's up, May Bemily?
Welcome.
We got a new first-time chatter.
Welcome,
Let's
welcome.
go. You see all these peeps? Everybody's up in here. Let's refresh this sucker. Look at all those,
Ooh.
babe. 19 peeps.
Whoever wins the shirt, make sure you take a picture and send it to us.
What's up, Canadian JT?
We love seeing you guys in our merch.
Yeah,
Take a picture, tag us on your Instagram story,
Yeah,
Facebook story, whatever you want to do.
If you guys have merch, please take pictures and tag me. If you get merch, please take pictures and tag me. If you ever see me in public, you better just run up to me and fucking say hello and give me a hug, bro. Now let me remind you, this is the one we're giving away. You need to be on Twitch. Collective Souls.
Hey.
Collective Souls, what's up, player? If you scroll up into the chat a little bit, there's a Twitch link.
Thank you, Pastor Doobie.
We're giving away some free merch, but you have to be on Twitch to get it. If you come to Twitch, there should be no reason why y'all can't be hitting that follow button. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Canadian JT. We got another Canadian up in here.
We be killing it. There's an alien. Boom. Thank you, maybe Maylee. Wait, is that Mealy? Maybe? What's up? I don't know.
Oh, you know, I should send this to Marissa. She said she wanted to join the next one.
You should send it to Marissa. All right, we're going to keep this rolling. Let's see here. There's 24 peeps, 32. Maybe Mealy. Maybe Mealy. I will tech you out, Canadian JT. Are you guys in the Discord, bro?
Yeah, drop the Discord. You gotta just get it like on the computer so you can just drop it in chat.
You're right. I'm working on it. You notice how I have all my Facebook.
You got like 500 tabs up in there.
I do. I be trying to fucking do it all.
We need to get I always see ads for like browser organization, and I've always thought like those seem silly, but now like working in corporate as well as doing this, I can understand why having an organizer for your browser could be essential.
Can what? Say that again.
I was just saying that I can understand how a browser organizer can be essential. I always thought that they were dumb.
Yeah.
Until
all right. So here's the Discord. Collective Souls, we need you up on Twitch, player.
Yes.
So here's the Discord for everybody. Okay.
Let's get a refresh.
Hit a little refresh on the merch thing. Let's see. We've got 24 people 24 up in here.
Peeps. We're run it for about 45 more seconds.
No, I'm gonna run it for a few more minutes because I'm gonna wait for the drastic drop in viewers on Facebook. Maybe they're all trying to get into Twitch.
That's true.
Let's go. Dang, dude.
Love it. Don't forget exclamation point ticket.
Exclamation point ticket. If you're up in here on the Twitch stream, exclamation point ticket.
Literally, that's how I feel at work. When I'm at work, I feel like I have 50 tabs open at a time, and things get lost, and my mouse gets lost on my screens.
All right, did you drop the Twitch in the chat?
Yeah, I did a while ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
Okay, I can drop it again.
I think people are coming in. It's all right. It's all right. Just chill.
Okay.
We're chilling. Thank you, Julia333, for only getting Twitch just to come watch me and you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Okay, we're gonna watch this first clip while we're waiting. Okay.
Don't worry, Lost Girl. I see you in there. I see that it said that it failed to enter, but I do see your name on there.
We're just gonna watch this clip real fast, okay?
Real quick, and then we'll
just real quick while everybody.
I'd like to thank Mr. Ola.
While we're waiting, we're gonna wait. Make sure you get over into the Twitch. All right, probably a duck. Love you, bro.
And you got to be in here to win.
You do have to be in here to win. You are correct.
So in about a few minutes, we'll be drawing. So just hang out for
probably
at least a few more minutes.
Probably a duck also lives in New Zealand.
That is true.
If probably a duck or any of my out of country people win, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You'll get taken care of. Don't trip. All right. So everyone in the Facebook chat, Nolan Harris just dropped the link over to Twitch. Come over to Twitch. If you put exclamation point ticket in the Twitch chat, it's trip over drip, all one word in Twitch. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. You can win some free merch, bro. You can win some free merch.
I'm posting a story.
You can win some free merch. All right, but let's get this. Breaking news, stunning news coming out of the Vatican today as Pope Leo, is that the, I can't ever remember.
Pope Leo is Pope Leo. The 10 is X.
The
1 is that, and that's 5.
The 4th?
When it's before, though,
Pope Leo
it
the
means something
14th?
different. I think so. Does anyone know? Well, this is
Roman numeral XIV is 14.
This is 16.
Yes, that's correct. The Roman numerals F.
14. Pope Leo the 14th.
Okay, that means like 1 less. The V is 5.
Yeah, so if
before
it's
means
V,
4.
if the I is on the other side of the V, that means add to.
I feel like we used to learn this in school.
That means 6. We did. We
It's been
should've
a
learned
long
that in school.
time.
They don't want you reading documents and knowing the truth. So
That is true.
that's why they're not fucking teaching us cursive anymore. Cap, we'll see. We're getting people up in the Discord too, bro. We're growing. Prestige worldwide, wide. You're right, Julia. He is still a PDF. You are absolutely right, homie.
The Vatican been human trafficking.
Yeah, the Vatican been human trafficking for all of time, bro. Anyways, this is not what we're not trying to get.
We're not trying to get at the. We're not trying to attack the churches.
We're talking about
We're
AI
listening.
right now. Chill out with the pedophile stuff. We know. I did build it. Thank you so much, Monica, for that. I love you. For real.
Can I ever capture my little hands?
Just wee little hands. Okay. Stunning news coming out of the Vatican today is Pope Leo XIV has agreed to partner with Anthropic AI to move artificial intelligence forward with the Catholic Church as a major player. Okay. You guys can't see it. Sorry. Let me bring it over here. You can see it now. Let me read that one more motherfucking time for you, homie. They have agreed to partner with Anthropic AI to move artificial intelligence into the Catholic Church. The revived Roman Empire is coming up. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Been hitting that. You know what I mean? Been hitting that. Fuck the church. Hell yeah, Mickey. Mickey McPickle. That's what's up. Fuck religion, right? They're just trying to keep us down. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Uh-oh. The Vatican's been trafficking. Okay, let's go back over here. We're gonna give away the shirt.
It's about the spirituality.
We're giving away the shirt.
That's what it's about.
It says 8 minutes and 27 seconds. You have
30 seconds.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go to Twitch. Come over on Trip Over Drip on Twitch and type in exclamation point ticket.
Yeah, AI at church is kind of sus.
Yeah, because who needs AI at a church? Yeah, it's because guess what?
Religion is used to control the masses. Gotta herd the sheep.
Yeah, you're right. But all of a sudden they're going to come out with this God.
Do you think it's
that
going to
speaks like Jesus?
What is that going to look like, you think? Like, just blanketly. What do you think that's going to look like? Do you think there's going to be like a hologram that comes through? What do you think that's going to be like? Do you think it's going to be a box
when you
that
take
we
into,
listen to, like the box, like the cube?
Oh, no. When you take into consideration what I know about Jeffrey Epstein, epigenetics, and cryogenically artificially creating human life, skin, they can fucking 3D print organs. They're 3D printing meat.
You all should look up who has the largest skin bank in the world.
Yeah. Who has the largest skin bank in the world? I bet you won't
look
it up. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like what's going to happen is you can already imagine what happens with these AI chatbots and people paying them to be their girlfriends. And eventually people are going to pay robots to fuck them. And then eventually they're going to master lifelike robots so much. And the AI is they're going to bring out someone who just takes on the persona of a messiah or a prophet. And we won't even know the difference. Like how, you know what I mean? Like this motherfucker came out on the news wearing a mask thinking it would get by.
That is true. So you don't think there's going to be like a big thing of like the God came through AI?
I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like Maybe it's
Or
going to be like
a
how
slow
the,
drip.
maybe it's going to be how like the church is. The Pope is going to be like, God is here. Jesus has come. Only I can talk to him.
And it's through AI.
Yeah, it's through AI. Jesus has spoken
I've been
to
able
me.
to specially code my
Yeah,
language.
Jesus has spoken to me through Claude. Like, imagine if the Pope said that.
We just vibe coded him out.
Yeah, we just vibe coded for 17 days straight.
If people believe that, I would be quite upset, to be honest. I feel like that would be an L for humanity if there's people that believe that. You know?
Brittany 426.
You win.
You won
It's like a reward.
the Be Not
for
Afraid,
your
Brittany.
first day of work.
Yeah, it is like a reward for your first day of work. It was like the universe congratulated you for the hard work you put in
Yes.
today. Brittany, I better see you. You're here, right? You better say what's up.
She just highlighted a message recently. There she
There you are.
is. Love that.
Everyone we love Brittany.
Aw.
Put it in the chat.
We do love Brittany.
We do love Brittany. She's a boss ass bitch, huh? She just be bossing it.
She does.
She momming it, just grinding, trying to
For
go
real.
to school, get a job. She's a boss, huh?
For real.
Shout out to Brittany for sure. We love you, Brittany.
Back to the Pope.
Back to the fucking Pope. Pope Leo. He's an American.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
In a special way, I'd like to thank Mr. Ola for accepting our invitation. In turn, in the name of the church, I accept your invitation to walk together, to listen and to speak, and together to find the way for humanity in this time of artificial intelligence.
There were some hesitations there.
What a great sign of hope it is that with our differences, we can listen to one another.
First off, do I have to just point out, doesn't it just feel weird to just see the Pope and all of his fucking peeps just surrounded by computers? That just felt weird. Like, he's like making a speech. Like, why is he like surrounded by computers and cameras and shit? It just seems off to me. Like, I know he's always surrounded by cameras. It just seems like to make a
The vibe just felt weird there.
The vibe feels weird. Like,
Right, like, because I can understand broadcasting to lots of people, but I just don't feel like I've seen the Pope with that much stuff around him. Like that, you know what I mean?
what's up, Sherry Walker? We're giving away free merch tonight.
Welcome.
We just gave away a shirt. We're hanging out, chilling. If you're on Facebook, you can't really see Queen Trip. She's right over here. It's a better screen view if on YouTube and or on Twitch. If there's any mods in here, can we just get both of those dropped in the Facebook chat? The link to Twitch and to YouTube real quick for everybody who might be new. There is only 5 people up in here, but maybe they want to come chill on YouTube, you know what I mean? Maybe they want to come win some free merch and come over to Twitch.
Maybe they got both running.
But let's just keep hearing what he has to say. Maybe they have both running, you're right.
I've seen people double fist
People
it.
do that. We are not both gingers. I am the ginger.
I am not naturally ginger. This is not real.
I have the same questions, Porter. What are they hiding in the Vatican?
Yeah, I'm so curious about these tunnels. All the things under there. I want to know it.
5 miles of tunnels, bro. What could they fucking have, bro? Do you think they have like full crafts down there, bro? They got like.
Do you think they have aliens under there? Is that what you're saying?
Mummified aliens, bro. What if they got fucking like
Do you think they have some?
homunculus?
Do you think they have some like in Peru where they're like mummified like that? They probably do.
No, I think that they probably do, but I think where my mind went straight to was like Egyptian mummified like aliens back, like, because the Vatican and the Christian Church, ever since obviously Christianity took over, they've been hoarding and fucking robbing for artifacts and hiding everything for all of those years.
You also have to look at it this way too, like not trying to play devil's advocate here, but you also have to like think too, like. They have to preserve it because history does get written by those that win. And I'm not saying the Vatican's intentions are perfect. But
right.
It has to be preserved somewhere.
Right. There has to be someone who, like I tell my kids all the time,
It's biased on both sides, no matter which way you look at it.
there has
you
to
know?
be someone to tell them how it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe the Christian Church and the Vatican a long time ago said, whoa, look at all this fuckery. Obviously, before they joined the fuckery or everyone knew about their child fuckery. But they're like, whoa, look at all this fuckery. We got to fucking...
Gotta make sure we maintain the right history.
And yeah. If there's
Or at least...
No. When the next reset happens,
we need
to have the history.
That is true. They all have their own agendas, you know?
Yeah.
Not really align or
It's like
agree
a whole
with
bunch
any
of like
them.
fucking occult mafias fucking...
It's the charts. It's all the charts we've seen.
Yeah,
We've seen the charts. We know exactly what it is. It's ordered by class. It's like it's the pyramid scheme.
For real, it is. It's crazy.
With the little puppet masters at the top.
It is. Let's hear what this dude has to say.
Yeah, let's finish him up.
Wait a second. Yeah, we'll finish this up.
Interchange clearly bespeaks the gravity of the moment, as well as confidence that together we can discern the major questions of our time, and so the future of humanity. In a special way, I'd like to thank Mr. Ola for accepting our invitation.
Those awfully look like Jew hats.
In turn, in the name of the church,
They do look
I
similar.
accept your invitation to walk together, to listen and to speak.
You're right, Jay Smooth. The Vatican has one of the largest loot boxes of Jew artifacts.
And together to find
That's
a way
true.
for humanity in this time of artificial intelligence.
Okay, now, this clip has still got a little bit to go, but I want to talk about this, bro. What if, okay, Christianity is like the largest religion, right? Maybe not the largest. One of the largest.
We actually got into a disagreement with AIs before about the history of the Catholic Church versus the Mormon Church and the Christianity.
Right.
So I think the Catholic was like one of the oldest. Sorry, I know it's in a weird spot. I gotta
Ooh, right in your mouth.
hit me right in the mouth. I just gotta hold it a little bit.
But what if this is all just a ploy? Who says that Pope Leo the 14th didn't just get paid a disgusting amount of money because he is the voice of Christianity, that he is going to not condemn these data centers? I just had this vision.
That
in my
is
head.
true.
All of a sudden now Italy and the Vatican and Rome and all of these places, they might potentially destroy historic artifacts or historic buildings to build data centers because the Catholic Church is like teaming up with Anthropic AI, and all of a sudden now...
Isn't that the one the government uses too?
Yes, that is. I have a little clip about that, even though in the news they wanted to tell us that Anthropic and
Said no.
and USA had a little departing. They wanted to like pass the buck and say that Grok and fucking Sam Altman stepped up to the base, but the post I seen from this month, you never know if it's true, but it says that the U.S. is still working with Anthropic.
Well, yeah, because they're saying that the AI is the one that did the hit on that school and did it wrong.
You're right. It was Palantir.
Was it Palantir?
I'm sure it was.
Or was
Palantir
it-
is like the most advanced AI
Or
surveillance
was it
targeting
Anthropic?
system. What if what if they've just integrated
Lavender?
and coded Palantir into Anthropic?
That's true. They're all integrated together. It's a web.
What a, what a great sign of hope it is that with our differences, we can listen to one another. This interchange clearly bespeaks the gravity of the moment, as well as confidence that together we can discern the major questions of our time, and so the future of humanity.
I don't know. You know, we could just sit here and just look into this stuff and just feel like it's all good. It just feels bad. I don't know. Pope Leo paints a bleak AI future with a Tower of Babel warning.
When was this?
This was today.
No, May 25th.
Yep.
Said on the video too.
It just feels really, I don't know, you know, growing up in like a religious background and like having like a sense of God or like a higher power my whole life, and like then finding my own inner divinity and like actually like being repulsed by religion and the idea of someone controlling my divinity. It just seems demonic. It seems like Peter Thiel has spoken to Pope Leo about the Antichrist, and they're like kind of just like all getting on board.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
All while they're trying to summon the Antichrist in Israel.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You tell me. Are they working together? Pretty Ricky's in the chat. Let's go.
Pretty Ricky! Welcome.
It just seems like, you know...
I just feel like...
You're right, Giggles. I did see that clip of him warning against AI, but...
I feel like once you mix religion with things that shouldn't be mixed with religion is really when it starts to get sticky, you know? Like, religion, if people feel like they need that in their lives, I guess some people do. The NPCs need something, you know?
Yeah, the NPCs need to find God somehow.
Yeah. But I feel like there has to be like the line, you know, between church and state, between church and AI, between church and school, between all of these things. They're supposed to legally be a line between them, and I just feel like that line isn't even there anymore. They've just like completely intermixed, and it's like, oh, the church is going to be up in everything. We got to have a religious view on it all.
That's also how it is with AI. It seems like there's no separation either. Like,
so they're merging. That's why they're merging.
There's dead ass going to be AI judges.
It's becoming the Mecca AI.
Like dead ass. I'm calling it now. If we're alive at that time and the planet hasn't crumbled by before then, there is going to be talk about AI president. I promise you, it's going to happen.
I feel like they're already trying to do that somewhere. We saw a video about that recently. I think it's in Venezuela, where they just took over President Maduro. That's where there's talks that there's going to be an AI
in
governance
Venezuela and Iran, and I think there's only one other country besides those two that don't have a Rothschild central banking system. That's just a weird connection. But anyways, let's move on.
Yeah, it's the ones that all have dictators. Russia.
Becky lives in New Zealand. She says our government is already starting to get replaced by AI, and they're openly talking about it.
They do things there too, like that.
What the fuck, Becky? Are you serious?
I feel like there's lots of videos
Becky,
of President
you're
Trump.
in the Discord, Becky. So I'm gonna need a personal request from you. I'm gonna need you to drop some clips up in the Discord, bro, of this stuff. I want to.
It'd be really interesting to see
more information about what's being said there, because what you're gonna see in the place that you live, it's gonna be differently than even what I could find searching for it.
Even if we drop our VPN into New Zealand, it's still gonna be blocked differently.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already happening in Venezuela. Let's just fuck it. We're talking about AI. It's coming and happening. I mean, might as well use it while it's here, while we have.
Come on, Perplex. We got some questions.
How many governments in the whole entire planet are openly discussing or already have started integrating or replacing government with artificial intelligence?
Based on recent reports, there isn't a precise count of how many national governments are openly discussing or attempting to replace government with AI. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development tracks around 800 AI policy initiatives across 69 countries. This suggests a broad interest in AI policy. However, integrating AI into governance is more common than replacing government. For example, a 2026 report from Granicus found that about 55% of government organizations around the world use some form of AI, and roughly 43% have formal AI policies. So, while many governments...
Okay, so I don't care about policies. I want to talk about human beings that used to work for the government that are being replaced by AI, whether that's a clerk, whether that's a judge, whether that's the prime minister, somebody on the cabinet, someone in any
someone
form
holding
of
power.
Government, someone that holds power being replaced by AI.
From what I found, governments worldwide are using AI more as a support tool rather than replacing human positions outright. Reports in 2026 show
AI is not going to tell us that.
use AI, but primarily for tasks like data analysis, customer service chatbots, or automating routine administrative tasks. There aren't documented cases of AI replacing high-level government officials like judges or cabinet members. Rather, AI tools are being integrated to augment human decision-making.
See what I mean, Becky? I'm going to need you to send me some clips.
Yeah.
So obviously,
the AI is not going to tell us the truth.
AI is not going to
tell us the evil plot.
Taking over everything. Yes, we're taking over governments.
But really, if you think about it, there's lots of videos that like I've seen even of Trump right now. Lots of them. You see them and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely AI. They're using like some sort of AI in this video because his hands are doing weird things or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, why does this look so perfect on video?
Okay, right into this. You're right. Pope Leo the 14th, we need to disarm AI. Okay, so you're saying we need to disarm AI, but you're also teaming up with an AI company that works directly with the U.S. government. Okay.
Interesting. Do you think it's okay like this right here?
Yes.
Just kind of turn a bit when I talk to it.
You could.
It's just like in a weird spot.
You could extend the stick.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
This is going to be the one that controls that one, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties for a moment.
AI can simulate a person. It does not possess a moral conscience, empathy, or spiritual capabilities.
Oh, that's so much better.
In his new manifesto on safeguarding humanity, the Pope is calling for robust regulation of artificial intelligence and urging developers to prioritize the common good over profit. He stresses we cannot be careless with our most powerful technical instruments. Let's just hear what he has to say.
Today, we find ourselves facing a transformation of similar magnitude, with perhaps even greater consequences. Artificial intelligence already touches many areas of our lives and affects decisions that shape human coexistence. It is also dramatically changing how war is waged. In this listening, a disturbing conviction expressed in Magnifica Humanitas. Artificial intelligence needs to be disarmed. The word is strong, I know.
What's up, Faith Samuels? How are you doing? What's up, Sherry? If you're here on Facebook, can you please say hi?
Hi, Facebook.
What's up, Facebook? We're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, say what's up, dude.
Deliberately chosen because this moment needs words capable of attracting attention, awakening consciences, and indicating paths forward for humanity. The church has long been working for nuclear disarmament, aware that...
Yeah, Facebook, if you use the link that Matthew Mondick just posted, it will take you over to my Twitch. We are giving free merch away, but you have to be... hell yeah, you have to be on Twitch to get the free merch. We just gave away a shirt. Yeah, you have to be on Twitch, so that's why we're trying to direct traffic over there, so everybody has a fair and equal chance to earn earn some Team Human merch.
That every great technical power can affect people's lives.
If you come over from Facebook to Twitch, make sure you put a green, a yellow, and a red heart. That lets everyone know that's in the Twitch chat already that you're a newcomer, and then you will just get the warmest of all lovingly welcomes.
Mm-hmm.
Team Human up over on Twitch. We are a rambunctious little group of humans that are just full of love, light, laughter, and energy. I hope to see you over there.
Team Human!
And so must be accompanied by adequate moral discernment and public control. Nuclear disarmament remains a service to peace and the dignity of the human family. In a similar sense, artificial intelligence now demands to be disarmed, freed from logics that turn it into an instrument of domination, exclusion, and death. For this reason, the Church wishes, with humility and frankness, to be part of conversations on artificial intelligence. We do not possess the technical answers, nor do we seek to displace those with expertise.
I'm just sitting here, honestly, and I'm really just thinking to myself, like, is he doing this because he has to, or is he doing this because he wants to? And if he wants to, then why is it at this moment that he chose to? Is it because he just wrote a book like his manifesto that he's reading from? Or is it because, and he's trying to make book sales potentially, I don't know. But or is it because, like, why, if this is the time and he's doing it because he wants to, how has he not seen the warning signs way before today to say something?
Because they're always the last to say something.
I mean, they never said anything about the pedophilia.
Right. They either don't say anything or they're the last to say so.
And like everybody knows that like Catholic priests is like the most stereotypical joke is pedophilia.
True. True.
If you were to, if I told anyone to make a joke about a Catholic priest, it would be a pedophile joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Welcome in, first time chatter.
Oh, let's go. Vibe with Faith. Let's go. She's up in here. What's up, dude? Remember,
we got another convert.
We got another convert to Team Human. Let's go. Here we are, dude.
I think that's Faith from Facebook.
Yeah, that's Faith Samuels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vibe with Faith. I would assume so. Let's go. Welcome to Team Human. We
Be
love
sure to
you.
hit the subscribe
Let me
button.
just hit you like this. Boom. Now watch.
Cool little
If I
alien will come
if I
up.
just pull it, yeah, if you hit the follow button, a cool ass little alien will vibe up here. Faith. Cool little alien will just start to jig, jiggity, jig, jig. But hell yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Back into it.
Just got the little thing. We'll get the notification right over here soon. Maybe not, but back into it.
Maybe
right.
we missed it.
Maybe we did miss it. Damn, dude. Yep. Thank you for being here, Faith. If you stick around, we'll be giving out some more merch.
More merch.
You know what I'm saying?
Your shirt's next.
This one's next. You're right. If you just know, if you do have
Doesn't this color look good on him?
a Vox Boulder,
I
thank
think it
you for
does.
subbing Faith a gift, a gifted sub, bro. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go. That.
Now you get ad free.
Yeah. Now you get ad free, Faith.
Full screen and ad free.
Full screen ad free. Let's go. Hell yeah, Jeremy. Thank you, bro. Hell yeah. Okay, so this stuff just seems weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now this is Anthropic's CEO, okay? And
Look at that face.
He's a Jew for sure. I'm just gonna say it. That dude's a straight Jew for sure. But anyways,
Most of the tech CEO people are. Just like in the music and the
but-
media.
so the Catholic Church just condoned and said disarm AI while single-handedly saying they're teaming up with Anthropic. So I felt that it would be fully right to just have the CEO of Anthropic just discuss what's going to happen with fully automated AI within 12 months.
Let's see what he has to say.
Now, in terms of the models that write code, I have engineers within Anthropic who say I don't write any code anymore. I just let the model write the code. I edit it. I do the things around it. I don't know, we might be 6 to 12 months away from when the model is doing most, maybe all of what SWEs do end to end. And then it's a question of how fast does that loop close? Not every part of that loop is something that can be sped up by AI, right? There's like chips, there's manufacture of chips, there's training time for the model. So it's, I think there's a lot of uncertainty. It's easy to see how this could take a few years. It's very hard for me to see how it could take longer than that. But if I
just
had
like,
to guess, I would
yes.
guess that this goes faster than people imagine, and that key element of code and increasingly research going faster than we imagine. We are now, in terms of the models that write code, I have engineers within Anthropic who say I don't write any code anymore. I just let the model write the code. I edit it. I do the things around it. I don't know, we might be 6 to 12 months away from when the model is doing most, maybe all of what SWEs do end to end. And then it's a question of how fast does that loop close? Not every part of that loop is something that can be sped up by AI, right? There's like chips, there's manufacture of chips, there's training time for the model. So it's, I think there's a lot of uncertainty. It's easy to see how this could take a few years. It's very hard for me to see how it could take longer than that. But if I had to guess, I would guess that this goes faster than people imagine, and that key element of code and increasingly research going faster than we imagine.
First and foremost, I just have to say, if for some reason I automatically just really dislike any fucking person that's talking with the fucking World Economic Forum logo behind them,
I agree. It automatically gives me the ick.
like automatically I'm like, oh, you're one of the pieces of shit that trying to turn us to slaves. You want us to eat bugs and
You're one of those.
You're one of those let them eat bugs motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're all just like, yes, AI. Tell us,
Yeah.
Anthropic, yes.
For real. Okay. Oh yeah, this was it, what I was trying to say. May 23rd, 3 days ago, Anthropic is becoming surveillance. Trump banned Anthropic from all federal use 3 months ago. Called them a supply chain risk and national security. Now the White House is finalizing a deal to let the NSA use their AI for classified work.
Have you checked this?
I have not.
Can we check it?
Sure. Let's check it right here.
I'm just curious. I was just saying that this is just like a lower.
Okay, so I heard that Anthropic AI was banned from all federal uses from the president, and they were called a supply risk chain. There's rumors that say that the White House is now finalizing a deal to use Anthropic with NSA for classified work. Is that true?
From what I found, there has been a lot of back and forth about Anthropic AI's status. The Pentagon labeled Anthropic a supply chain risk, and the White House initially ordered federal agencies to phase out its technology. A federal judge temporarily blocked that ban, and there are reports that the White House is drafting guidance to let agencies bypass the supply chain risk designation. At the same time, multiple sources indicate that U.S. officials and the NSA are finalizing a classified contract to continue using Anthropic's advanced model. So, while there's been a ban and legal challenges, it appears that
I just wanted to check.
So, I mean, from what you
Good to check sources.
it is good to check sources. I wasn't saying nothing about the checking,
Yeah.
but it just makes me feel even crazier now. Like, okay, so
They're trying to find ways around the ban to keep it banned, but still use it.
for
That's what it
classified
sounds
work,
like.
it sounds like we're dealing with
Like
aliens here.
blacklist projects.
Yeah, like black book
Like
projects,
stuff in the mountains.
like Eagle Eye and Palantir and mass surveillance in a black project that they don't do. That some whistleblower 25 years from now, another Eric Snowden's gonna come out and be like, they were watching us all the time. You know,
They made fake mountains out of nanobots, allegedly. You guys heard that one?
the fake mountains out of nanobots. Who's heard that?
That one's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, and then I just wanted to hear this fucking piece of shit talk for
God,
a
he
second.
gives me the ick so hard too.
This dude's a straight reptile, bro. I mean, obviously everything I say is allegedly. Nothing I say I know for actual fact. I'm just a
We're just
human.
chit chatting on
I'm
the
just
internet.
a human that gets on the internet, looks at things on the internet, and talks about what I think about it. I don't know if he's a reptile. Please don't kill me, Sam Altman. Like you.
Sometimes he
like
just
you
looks a
allegedly-
little
like you allegedly
sneaky.
killed your partner, but whatever. Allegedly, he.
Allegedly.
killed that guy.
Allegedly.
If you haven't seen him, the way he reacts
Did you watch him on Tucker?
on Tucker, you know.
That was pretty
anyways,
direct.
So Sam Altman's going to talk about a kid born today will never be smarter than AI.
Yeah.
A kid born today will never be smarter than AI, ever. And a kid born today, by the time that kid kind of understands the way the world works, will just always be used to an incredibly fast rate of things improving and discovering new science. They will never know any other world. It will seem totally natural. It will seem unthinkable in Stone Age, like that we used to use computers or phones or any kind of technology that was not way smarter than we were. We will think like how bad those people of the 2020s had it.
No, see what it is,
They
Sam
actually
Altman.
use their brains.
Sam Altman, we're like the last people on the planet right now that do remember a world with AI, and it seems as if more and more time goes on, we ultimately don't really have. I mean, it's looking more dystopian more and more.
For real.
You know,
It's looking quite.
like we are the only ones that are going to remember a time beforehand. So if we want to preserve or conserve any of the beforehand, it has to happen like now.
Yeah, just like even small things like I was talking about the other day, because once you get AI into everything, AI can choose to keep and delete what it wants, what it feels applicable, what it feels like you should or shouldn't have, because the idea is that they're going to make the decisions for you, right?
Right.
So just like what I was talking about the other day, I want to print out pictures that I have because I feel like it's important to have those, because there might come a time where an AI is like, you don't need all these anymore.
Right. You don't need these pictures
You
of
don't
your
need these
kids'
memories.
birthdays. Right.
You never know.
Right. I resonate with that a lot. Do you guys know who this guy is? His name's Ben Owens. Does anyone know who Ben Owens is? Can I just ask for the chat? Anybody know who?
Different
Ben
one than
Owens
that one, just like
Not
it says.
this Ben Owen.
He was just on Tucker.
This Ben Owen. Okay, 1 second. Can you please explain to me who Ben Owens and We Fight Monsters is?
Ben Owen is a former addict and Army veteran who turned his life around after struggling with substance abuse. According to SoFrep Radio and other sources, his journey began with a short stint in the military, followed by years of heavy drug use that culminated in a federal arrest. Through drug court, perseverance, and meeting his wife in Narcotics Anonymous, he found a new purpose. In 2022, he and his wife launched We Fight Monsters, a Memphis-based nonprofit. The organization focuses on confronting addiction and human trafficking, providing shelter and treatment for people affected by these issues. They've turned former drug houses into hope houses and work on rehabilitating rather than incarcerating. At any given time, they're housing dozens of men, women, and children, and they've been involved in shutting down fentanyl operations and rescuing victims of trafficking. Essentially, Ben Owen is a founder and driving force behind We Fight Monsters, which is committed to fighting the dual challenges of human trafficking and drug addiction, offering hope and rebuilding communities one person at a time.
Ben Owens.
That's who that is.
That's who that is. This is an individual that I have had some interactions with on the internet. This individual also. We'll just let this play.
Memphis says he. Okay, here's a story that might be a little hard to believe. It takes place on Little St. James, which is a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And if you haven't heard of it, you should know it was formerly owned by the notorious sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. A man says he tried to sneak onto the island to raise awareness with trafficking survivors. But what happened next is that
You can never.
a criminal case and a civil lawsuit. His name's Ben Shapiro, a 44-year-old from Memphis. Says he was hogtied, blindfolded, and thrown into a room that he later described as the dungeon. He told us, quote, "I don't believe I was supposed to leave that island alive." His two companions escaped, but Owen said, and he sat down winded. It was then that Virgin Island police eventually arrived, and Owen was arrested for trespassing. But it wasn't just the accused trespassers who were arrested. The employees, police say, stripped and bound the trespassers they caught. Police charged island personnel, including a woman named Ann Rodriguez, a staffer who managed the property for Epstein and now works for its new owner. In a separate case, she's accused of stripping and hog-tying brothers that trespassed on the island back in March. Now, an LLC tied to the island's current owner, Stephen Deckoff, a billionaire and founder of Black Diamond Capital Management, filed at least 3 civil suits in May against alleged trespassers, including Benjamin Owen. The lawsuit claims the defendants are part of what he calls a rapidly growing subculture of so-called urban explorers, social media influencers, YouTubers, and internet publicity seekers who capitalize financially on the island's notoriety and its association with, Jeffrey Epstein.
Anyways, I just wanted to pull you guys up in here and just give you a little heads up of what's to come.
A little sneak peek.
A little sneak pizzle. A little sneak pizzle of something that might potentially happen. Me and the homie, you know what I'm saying? Ben Owens. I think we're gonna have a little chit chat this week, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get him to come get on this fucking stream, come hop up on my channel and just talk to us and tell us what happened, bro.
Be so cool
It'd be so cool
to actually hear like a firsthand someone that went there and what it was like.
to get him up in here on the stream, dude, and just
And
tell
share
us
as much as he's able to.
just share about his story,
Yeah.
and just share about like him working to like fight trafficking in Memphis and how it's been like fighting the drug problem over there, and then eventually get to this whole crazy Epstein thing, you know.
He also was on
He
Sean
was on
Ryan.
the Sean Ryan podcast, actually. We could just go right here like this and go YouTube.
First official trip guest.
YouTube. You can just come right up over here and put Sean Ryan Ben Owens. It's right there.
1 year ago.
1 year ago, inside the life of an addict, Sean Ryan. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Here it is.
There it is.
Sean Ryan, Ben Owens. Ben Owen, not Owens.
Yeah, Owen. Not Candace Owens. Ben Owen.
Yeah, go check out the show. Go check it out, dude. He's coming up in here. I don't know. I haven't even had a conversation with him on like the actual phone yet, so I can't say he's coming up in here. But that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
We're trying.
We're trying to get him up on here.
Well, he's trying. I'm supporting.
You are supporting.
Let's give away another shirt.
All right, do we give away another shirt?
Yeah.
Free shirt giveaway. Free shirt giveaway. If you're here on YouTube, or I mean, if you're on Facebook, you want to get over here on Twitch.
Come head on over.
I think we're gonna give away another one of these shirts over here on Twitch. Do we give away one of these ones?
Yes.
If nobody's told you today I love you, it's pretty gas, bro. You tell me, is it pretty gas? I think it's pretty fucking gas.
I think it's a really nice color on you. It complements your ginger.
Hey, it looks me. Probably that's why people are like, "Dang, I feel like I look more ginger in the."
You do. It's the greenish, bluish tones.
Oh yeah. I gotta drop the Discord one more time. I think.
Oh no,
everybody's in the
she
Discord.
who was it from New Zealand dropped some
Oh yeah.
stuff in chit chat about the stuff that's happening there with the AI.
Oh yeah, the stuff. I seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one works. Does that still work?
Is that what it was? Yeah. No, that one doesn't work.
Invite is invalid. Queen triple drop it in there.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Who's up in here on Facebook? I don't think we even got Facebook. I don't even know. Let me just go like this real fast. Bear with me. Bear with us. Bear with us. Bear with us. Bear with us. Put some bears in the chat. Fuck it. That's my spirit animal.
It is.
Could you guys?
There's a bear emote.
Can you guys vibrate with that? Do you feel like I'm a bear? Do you feel like that's what it is? Or do you think like I'm a sloth?
Well, thanks, Apple Juice. Dropped that up in there.
I'm just kidding. Not necessarily a sloth.
Bears are not sloths. They're quite ferocious.
You're right. They are ferocious. What is the word?
Ferocious. Sloths can also be ferocious, though, too, with those big ass claws. That's a cat. So, should we get the giveaway going?
We can. Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to tell everyone in the little Facebook chat thing, like, hey, come over to Twitch. We're gonna be giving away some merch, ruffling up some merch. Oh, revenue? No.
No.
Where's it at? Sponsorships? That's
No.
not it. It's
Loyalty.
Giveaways.
Merch, too.
Take a picture of the sunset. Drop it. Drop it.
Max tickets, 0 or 1.
1. Drop it. All right, guys. Make sure you get... Yeah, that's my store. Vibe with Faith. I'll show it to you. Tripoverdrip.shop. Actually.
I'll put it in the thing. Exclamation point merch.
Yep, that's my store. Got all this products. We got stickers. We got tote bags. We got hoodies. We got crew necks.
I'm gonna need you to press me a bag tonight that I can bring to work tomorrow.
Okay.
I gotta show it off.
Okay. Yeah, we've got
Did we start the giveaway?
We've got like them right here ready to be pressed. If you want a tote bag, you know what I'm saying, head over to tripoverdrip.shop. I haven't even started it yet, player. Oh, you guys got it preemptive. Hit it again. There it goes. Boom.
I would be right off.
Can you bring a drink?
Yes.
Exclamation point ticket. Just kidding. I'm not glitching. I was just trying to make weird noises. I'm just joshing around, bro. I'm just motherfucking joshing. Can nobody hold me down? Hey, while we're here, can we just have some fun real quick? Can I just bring you guys up over here while we're waiting for you guys to put exclamation point ticket up in the Chiz app? We got 30 people in there. Only 13 people want one of these shirts. All right, cool. I see how it is. Whatever, dude. All right, exclamation point ticket in the chat. How about we do this real fast before we give this away? Can you guys just head over to fucking Trip Over Drip on Instagram and just give me a little follow over there? Trying to hit 100,000 followers up over there on Insta. You know what I mean? I'd be posting. Look at that. 10,000 posts on Instagram, dude. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then after maybe if you haven't already, just head on over to the old Facebook and hit a little follow over there if you're not on Facebook already. Most of y'all probably are on Facebook. And then you could just head over to the Trip Over Drip, you know what I'm saying? Head over to that Trip Over Drip. Hit the follow button, you know what I mean? Helps support the channel. I got a sub goal of 100,000 followers on Instagram and 1,000 subs on YouTube right now. That's really what we're trying to hone in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Let's go. 19 peeps. 19 peeps. We'll go for like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. And on Instagram? Yeah, Instagram's dope, bro. I think Instagram, to be honest, has like the funniest content. If I'm trying to be in, like, have it be fun, like in a funny vibe, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for following me on Insta, dude. Thank you. Thank you guys. Hell yeah, let's pull this ticket. Ready right now. Let's see, there's 31 people up in here. There's only 19 people for this. For you want a free shirt, remember, put exclamation point ticket. Exclamation point ticket. And you also, if you're not, you can also click the link at the top of your chat over here on Twitch. Hit the freaking Discord. Join up. The whole crew's up in here. You know what I'm saying? We got another one right here. Hell yeah. What's up, Native Love? Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. 20 peeps. Pastor Doobie, do you want a shirt, bro? Did you get up in here, bro? Pastor Doobie's in here. All right, you ready? We're going to go for 10 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Julia, the Discord is great, bro. It's like literally all of the Team Humans in a group chat all the time, bro. We have so many different chats. We got it. It's live up in there all the time. Drum roll, please. Dang. Becky, are you here? You got to be here to win it. You were thinking, Becky? Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Big ups, Becky. All right, we're going to do one more, okay? We're going to do one more, but... Oh, that's a Sexy Red video. I was just listening to some random music, and Sexy Red just so happened to come on, actually. Get it sexy. Get it sexy. It's so low vibration. But I wasn't paying attention to the music or playing DJ. I was just grooving down here. But we're going to watch this little video that Ian Carroll was watching the other live stream. Let's just vibe, okay?
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the Synagogue of Satan. Is somebody
Didn't think I was going here, did you, bud?
hit the spooky music, please?
Who or what is the Synagogue of Satan?
Well, you see, the fact is that there is the synagogue of Satan. They are the ones that control the media.
You are the synagogue of Satan. And you have wrapped your tentacles around the U.S. government.
Isn't that obvious? You have wrapped your tentacles around the U.S. government, haven't you, bud? Haven't the synagogue of Satan just wrapped it right up and we could just see it? It's obvious. We got two eyes to look, but we have one eye to see. Third eyes, please. Hell yeah.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, and I'm speaking directly to you, Rabbi Shmuley.
What if I told you that there's a secret cabal of powerful people controlling the planet?
Rothschilds.
Committing false flag attacks against innocent civilians.
9/11.
All in service of an ancient demonic cult.
Bohemian Grove.
Offering blood sacrifices to bring about the Antichrist and the apocalypse.
Homosexual amphibians.
And what if
They're turning the frogs gay!
I told you that this group is called the Synagogue of Satan?
Are you completely out of your fucking mind? What is happening right now?
I'm setting up the video.
No, I get that, but what is this Synagogue of Satan crap? Like, what are we doing after this? The Nazi base on the moon? I mean, look at this thumbnail. What kind of brain rot YouTube clickbait bullshit?
Hey, I just have to say, just like Ian Carroll said, that's a pretty good thumbnail, dude. Deadass, that's a pretty good one, bro.
Is this thumbnail? What kind of a moron would click on something like that? Don't look at them. Look at me. This channel is supposed to be about vaguely serious socio-political commentary, right? Why would you think that I would want to do something about the Synagogue of Satan? Well, because some people, not me mind you, but some people seem to think that this conspiracy
Is anti-Semitic.
Why didn't you just say that to begin with?
So you've probably heard people throwing around the term Synagogue of Satan lately, and you're maybe a little curious about what all of that means. The Synagogue of Satan is a shorthand for a conspiracy theory that says that there are a bunch of powerful people running around doing a bunch of evil shit and wearing the Jewish identity like a skin suit to protect themselves from criticism, which is a totally weird and unfounded thing that
Gratitude checkpoint. This is the point where you're supposed to put what you're grateful for in the comments. I'm grateful for all 30 of you people being in here. Imagine if all of us were in one room together. It would be so crowded.
It'd be packed in this room we're in.
Here right now.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for you.
really doesn't have just an overwhelm.
I'm grateful for cannabis as well.
Love you all. Get it for us. Someday.
Amount of evidence to support it. For the uninitiated, for those of you that are not from a Christian background, allow me to very briefly explain the religious component of this idea. The phrase Synagogue of Satan is actually a biblical reference. It appears exactly twice in the Bible, both times in the early chapters of the book of Revelation, so damn near the end of the book. Now, these chapters are a series of letters that were allegedly written by Jesus as transcribed by the Apostle John and were sent to a series of small Christian communities throughout Asia Minor during the early years of the church. And the verses read as follows. Revelation 2:9. And I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. And Revelation 3:9. Indeed, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Indeed, I will make them come. and worship at your feet, and know that I have loved you. Now, unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot of extra context provided about these verses. There's no indication of who these people actually were or what they did to deserve such an unfortunate designation as the synagogue of Satan. One interpretation, the more obvious one, is that these were non-ethnic Jews, so Jews that were not of the direct lineage of Abraham, but that had adopted Jewish culture and who falsely identified as Jews. Another possibility is that these were the Pharisees or some other old school religious leaders that followed Abrahamic law, maybe even the same ones that plotted to crucify Jesus, which is strengthened by the fact that Jesus called the Pharisees the children of the devil in John 8:44. Or maybe it was just a group of Jews who had started worshiping Moloch and sacrificing children again, because that is just a thing that the Israelites loved to do over and over and over again in the Old Testament. Yeah, it's totally weird that people think Jews are running around sacrificing children these days, given how many times they claim to have done it themselves in their own holy book. But the reality is that these two verses in Revelation are completely open to interpretation. Nobody actually knows exactly what they mean. And the interpretation that many people have settled on over the years is that there be fake Jews running around doing evil shit. People who are not of the Abrahamic bloodline, but who claim the Jewish identity and use it as a protection for some nefarious purposes. And
Wait a second. Just real quick.
Sounds pretty spot on.
Such a thing?
Yeah, seems pretty spot on, right? What if I just like pull up Ted Cruz again? You know what I mean? Just kidding.
What happened with Ted Cruz? Did I miss that?
No, he's just like a person who like puts on the Jew suit. It's like, I will defend Israel.
Oh, Ted Cruz. I was thinking Tom Cruise for a second. I was like, isn't he a Scientologist?
He is a Scientologist.
Well, it turns out a whole hell of a lot of different people with very different and even mutually exclusive and contradictory belief systems. We're talking about white supremacists like former KKK leader David Duke, black nationalists like Louis Farrakhan, Arab nationalists like Palestinian Chairman Mahmoud Abbas, left-wing anti-Zionists like Sean King, black Hebrew Israelites as promoted by Kyrie Irving in 2022, and most recently, mainstream conservative commentators like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. All of these groups and individuals have their own particular flavor of the Synagogue of Satan conspiracy theory, but they all kind of boil down into two major categories. Number one, the genetic lineage argument, which just says that the Jews that are around today are not the actual bloodline descendants of Abraham. Or the more esoteric, spooky, satanic one that says that the people that are running around calling themselves Jews, whether they're Jews or not, are sacrificing children to Moloch in exchange for power and influence. And we will get to that one in a second. But first, I want to quickly address the genetic argument. The most popular.
Which one do you guys think it is?
What if it's both? What if it's a little combination?
What one seems more likely?
If we're living in a world of 5 years ago, I would say the first option. Now, I would say the second.
Interesting.
Version of the genetic argument is called the Khazar theory, or the Khazarian mafia hypothesis, which proposes that modern Jews, and Ashkenazi Jews in particular, are actually the descendants of a multi-ethnic Turkish group called the Khazars, which converted to Judaism about 1,200 years ago in the 8th century. There's also the very controversial 2008 book, The Invention of Jewish People by Shlomo Sand, professor of history at Tel Aviv University, which argues that most modern Jews descended from converts to Judaism across
The Invention of Jewish People.
What
And
an
he teaches it
interesting
at the university
in Tel Aviv.
the Middle East and Eastern
Our
Europe,
greatest ally.
rather than from a single displaced population. So where do I personally stand on the genetic lineage argument? Well, somewhere near the corner of Who Fucking Knows Street and Couldn't Give a Shit Boulevard. Look, I already did a whole video on why the idea of a distinct Jewish racial identity makes absolutely no sense, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on that here. If you're interested in that topic, go check out that other video. I'll leave a link in the description. But in short, anyone of any race can convert and become fully Jewish. Not just a member of the Judaic religion, but a full naturalized member
That is
of the
true.
Jewish
Ivanka Trump did that.
Ivanka Trump did do that. I mean, basically the whole Trump family did that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
community. But
Well, she did
also-
publicly.
Right. She said, I'm now a Jew. But
Yeah.
we just know that
Yeah.
Trump is.
She made it official. Everyone else just kind of like did it.
Yeah.
And perhaps more importantly, there is no direct, unadulterated, pure sample of Khazarian DNA, and there certainly isn't a sample of Abraham's DNA that we can compare to anyone alive today and say, yes, this person is a real Jew and that person is not a real Jew. That isn't a thing. So the whole genetic argument is a question that cannot possibly be proven, which makes it incredibly boring and stupid as far as I'm concerned. What is more interesting to me, and probably to you as well, is the other side of the conspiracy theory. The idea that there is a group of powerful people, maybe real Jews or maybe not, who are deliberately and strategically using the Jewish identity and especially the memory of the Holocaust to gain favor and power, to manipulate world events, and to shield themselves from criticism. And that version of the conspiracy actually has some legs to it because, man, Jewish people be doing some evil shit these days.
Can you plug in the camera?
Yeah.
I think it would be easier to dismiss the whole pedophilic Jewish cartel running the world and sacrificing children to Moloch thing if there weren't just a butt ton of examples of weird, creepy shit that people who claim the Jewish identity were up to these days. Whether they're actually Jewish or not, whether that distinction is meaningful or not, kind of doesn't matter to me anymore. Because in almost every example that I could think of to point to when it comes to the decay of Western civilization, from the banking cartels that are bankrupting our children with inescapable usury, to the degenerate cesspools of exploitation that are Hollywood and the pornography industries, to the perpetuation of endless, needless warfare and the killing of untold thousands of innocent children during my entire lifetime, in all of these things and more, there is a, let's say, disproportionate amount of Jewish representation, and especially considering how infinitesimally small of a percentage of the population they make up, I think that it is extremely unlikely that it ended up being that way by chance.
That's it?
To be
0.2 of the
That
population.
feels kind of low. And a little scary, to be honest.
How is 0.2 of the population controlling everything? That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, because that's like less than 1%, actually, which is make worse.
clear, I'm not saying that everyone who calls themselves Jewish.
So actually
is
even
evil.
less than
What
that,
I
like
am saying is
0.1.
Yeah, like 0.1.
Yeah, because not everyone. He's right.
Right.
infinitesimally small of a percentage of the population they make up, I think that it is extremely unlikely that it ended up being that way by chance. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that everyone who calls themselves Jewish is evil, but what I am saying is that it's pretty clear that evil people have figured out that if they call themselves Jewish, it offers them certain advantages and protection. Because for the last 100 years, since World War II, the Jewish people have enjoyed a great deal of compassion and understanding worldwide. Hell, I mean, we even gave them an entire country for themselves that wasn't ours to give and was already full of people that were living there. Oopsie daisy. Well, I'm sure that'll work out just fine. But very recently and very rapidly, that global goodwill has begun to completely evaporate for very understandable reasons. I think the thing that brought this idea of a satanic Jewish cabal to the forefront for me and for a lot of other people was some combination of Gaza and Jeffrey Epstein. Many questions remain about Epstein, but two things in particular are crystal clear. Number one, that he was without a doubt an Israeli intelligence asset with extensive connections via Robert Maxwell and Ehud Barak. And number two, that this was not just pedophilia. Like, that alone would have been bad enough, but no, this went way further and way darker than that. Now, I don't know exactly how much of the nastier stuff in the Epstein files I'm allowed to show on YouTube, but suffice to say it's there. And if you're watching this video, you're probably already at least somewhat familiar with it. If you're not already aware, then I guess just be careful and be sure to monitor your mental health. Point being,
Dead ass, huh?
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Like,
I was in a dark place when the Epstein files first came out because it's like you want to know and you need to see it all because it's like you have to be informed.
right,
You can't just close a blind eye to it. You can't do that.
right.
And then you see it and you read it and you're just like, this is so fucked up that this is like actually written down on Gmail
Yeah, for real.
between pals.
It is very overwhelming. You're right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Remember to stay grounded.
Yeah, stay grounded, touch earth.
Go touch grass.
Yeah.
It is entirely too easy to read satanic, occult, evil shit into the behavior and activities of this man. And this is just the stuff that they've shown us. The overwhelming majority of the Epstein files are still redacted because they've not released the photos or videos, which you would think would be the most important part. Imagine the kind of horrific stuff the government has decided we don't get access to. And with Epstein's direct connections to the Israeli government, which is an organization that seems hell-bent on murdering as many children as it can get away with and single-handedly driving the entire world into famine and war and misery and destruction, I think it's easy to see why so many people are using religious or spiritual terminology to describe current events. Evil, demonic, synagogue of Satan. But as tempting as it is to view the world through this supernatural lens, I think that it might be a coping mechanism for some, and something that we should be cautious about. Removing these things from the realm of human capacity and instead framing them as an epic struggle between the forces of good and evil, it can be a way to make it more digestible and comprehensible. Let me give you an example so that you know what I mean. By the way, I'm about to spoil the ever-loving bejesus out of the show Full Metal Alchemist. So if you've never seen it before and you think you might want to, you should, because it's pretty good. Go ahead and skip to this timestamp, okay? If you have already seen it, first of all, you're a fucking weeb, but feel free to carry on. Full Metal Alchemist is set in a universe where people are capable of performing superhuman feats of matter manipulation, the primary governing rule of which is the law of equivalent exchange. In order to get anything, you have to give up something of equal value. Eventually, someone figures out that you can sacrifice human lives in exchange for great power. This forbidden knowledge, held by the ruling class of a particular country, results in a nationwide conspiracy to engage in perpetual warfare against its surrounding neighbors, not for the purpose of winning territory or settling disputes, but rather to sacrifice enough human lives through warfare in order to perform a massive blood ritual and achieve godlike power. Everything about this country, to include its creation, the shape of its borders, its foreign and domestic policies, everything about it has been engineered from the beginning for the purpose of engaging in mass human sacrifice. And what is the name of this evil, demonic, genocidal nation that instigates endless warfare and suffering? Why, Israel, of course.
No
I'm telling you,
fucking.
once you see it, you can never unsee it. There's some part of me that kind of
It's named that in the show.
Israel to be involved in some
Weird, huh?
Little ironic.
Little weird.
Little
weird,
weird.
creepy, demonic worship shit. Because at least in the Full Metal Alchemist universe, the killing is intelligible. It's part of a plan. It serves some kind of purpose, horrific though it may be. And the evil entity behind all of it is something real, something tangible, something that can be fought against. It's a story of good struggling against evil, human triumphing over non-human, which is so much more palatable than the situation we find ourselves in now. Because in our universe, if there is no supernatural entity, if there is no Satan or Baal or Moloch, that means it's just humans doing evil shit. It means it's just us. And it means that nobody's coming to save us.
Dang, that's pretty powerful, huh?
That is.
If it's not demons, it's just humans, and what can we do to stop them?
To be honest, it's even sicker.
It is.
Well, pretty darker.
Yeah, way darker.
Everybody wants to believe that they're a good person, right? And not just a good person in their normal everyday life circumstances, but people probably want to believe that they would still be a good person under really horrific circumstances. What do you think that you would have done if you had been a normal, middle-aged, working-class German during World War II? Most people would like to believe that they would be one of the good guys, right? That they'd be hiding people in their attics or actively trying to undermine the government or something. But statistically speaking, that is extremely unlikely. Like, even if you weren't actively participating in the horrific war crimes that were happening all around you, you probably would have turned a blind eye to most of them. You probably would have gone along to get along, right? Social conformity is a powerful thing. We desperately want to fit into a tribe and not be an outcast. And this isn't me being mean. I'm not picking on you in particular. I'm just pointing out the fact that all human beings have within them the capacity to do great evil, or at the very least to turn a blind eye to evil that's being done around them. This is one of my favorite books about World War II. It's called Ordinary Men by Christopher Browning, and it follows the story of this one police battalion of ordinary middle-aged working class men who were drafted into the German army, but for one reason or another were found to be ineligible for regular military duty. And so instead, in the late summer of 1942, they were ordered to carry out a series of mass executions, starting with 1,500 Jews in Józef, Poland. Now, I won't go into any graphic detail here, but suffice to say it is stomach churning. And not just what happens to the victims, which is horrific, but also the psychological changes that happen within the men that are doing the killing that slowly causes them to become numb to what they're doing. These men didn't start out as monsters, but they became monsters through the act of doing monstrous things. To quote directly from the book, 80 to 90% of the men proceeded to kill, though almost all of them, at least initially, were horrified and disgusted by what they were doing. But to break ranks and step out, to adopt overtly nonconformist behavior, was simply beyond most of the men. It was easier for them to shoot. The conclusion that Browning comes to in this book is that one of the primary motivating factors that kept this men at this task was the knowledge that if any one of them stepped away and shirked what they saw as their duty, it meant that one of their comrades would have to kill that many more innocent people. And that this weird combination of peer pressure and appeal to authority kept them going long enough to where they just completely transformed into different people. Now, why do I bring up this book? Because it's one of the few pieces of media about World War II that I've ever engaged with that depicts the average German soldier as human. A flawed human, yes, but human nonetheless. So when we look at the average IDF soldier as they bomb or shoot children or turn Gaza into a parking lot out of pure sadism, or we look at the average Jewish oligarch destroying the environment or degrading our culture, it's tempting to look at these men as demons, as non-human, as monsters. And this is where the synagogue of Satan framing comes into play. We want to think of these men as something fundamentally different than what we are. We crave the comfort of that belief, of believing that we are not them and we could never be them. But the scarier thing and the more uncomfortable thing, and the thing that I think we need to grapple with if we're ever going to solve this issue permanently, is that no, these are just humans. Sociopaths, maybe, but humans nonetheless. Now, that doesn't excuse their behavior. They still need to be stopped by whatever means are necessary. So it doesn't change the prescription, but it does change the diagnosis. And most importantly, it puts the responsibility for doing something about it on us, instead of outsourcing that responsibility to some supernatural entity like God or Jesus, who clearly have no interest in directly intervening and stopping the wanton suffering that is happening. I know that things are wrong in the world today, fundamentally wrong, deeply, profoundly wrong. But I think that when we reach reflexively for a supernatural explanation for things like this, we lessen ourselves. We relieve ourselves of the responsibility, of the duty to stand up and do something about it. Now, I don't know what the solution is necessarily. I don't know how to fix all of this. And to be perfectly clear, YouTube, I'm not advocating for violence, but I do think that a step in the right direction would be to stop allowing people to hide behind their cultural identity or their ethnicity as a shield from criticism. And I do think that we should stop allowing people to do evil shit because we're afraid of being called a racist. Whether these people are real Jews or fake Jews or part of a cult or not, I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter to me anymore. If the price for standing against the evil that I see is to be called an anti-Semite, I mean, that's your word, not mine. But
Call me an anti-Semite then.
Facts.
You know? I just wanted to I like his video just because of the way how he
It's very thought provoking, almost in a sense. It helps you change your perspective on things and look at things through a different lens. I'm not saying it necessarily changes my opinions fully on things, but it gives me a different lens to look through.
Right. I mean, I still think that they're demons, and I'll still call them demons because anybody who could
maybe acting demonic
is demonic. But it does how he said it is that if we're putting it off and only acknowledging it as like a supernatural thing, then most people find comfort in putting it in that category because then they don't feel the obligation to have to say, wait a second, it's wrong for Israel to kill all those children.
Right. Genocide is wrong.
Right. Genocide is wrong. So it says God will take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Where instead of, like he said, if we can familiarize that these are other humans that are doing it, it's not some mystical woo wah wah fucking spiritual religion war. It is a spiritual war because obviously,
but it's not a religious war.
Right.
It's a spiritual consciousness,
morality,
really, like almost like dimensional shifting war of humanity.
Right.
The trajectory that we're on.
Time warp. Okay, we're gonna give away one more shirt and then we'll be done for tonight.
One. What are we giving away?
What do you want to give away, guys? What do you guys want to give away?
What shirt do you guys want? Drop them in the chat. Let's see
them. Drop them in the chat. Which one do you want to give away? Which one wants
Show them all.
To give
Show one of
away?
each. We've got the redacted. We've got the be not afraid. We've got the focus on the good. We've got the if no one's told you. We've got the team human.
We got 2 bears in the chat. 2 bears in the chat. 3 bears in. No, that's just saying Astro Strange twice. Sucker, you almost caught me. Lawrence, we got the bear. The bears are hard, bro. This is like the only one I designed.
You did design this one.
I did design this one, and I designed, well, obviously the trip over drip logo.
The back part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
The dark brown. We give away a dark brown.
Okay, I got a little stencil, but I hand did this center eye right here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I handed that eye in the center.
That's a good eye.
Yeah. Did that, whipped it up on the thing.
Keep voting. Bear.
Bear, we're seeing
We got
bear.
a team human one.
We got if no one's told you.
An angel. A Patrick. I love Patrick. He's my favorite guy.
Okay, we're gonna go bear then. We got a bear.
We're going bear. We're going bear.
We're going bear. We're going bear. We're going bear. Bear ski.
Let me message you what 1, 2, and 3 is so we remember.
Who they were?
No, like what they stand for. Merch 1 is Be Not Afraid. Merch 2 is If No One Has Told You. Merch 3 is Bear.
Oh, shit. Let me close the giveaway real quick. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wrong one. It was going to charge you your channel points and shit.
Maybe we could do a fun one like that in the future if you guys want to spend some channel points and get some extra entries into one.
Yeah. Cost. I didn't want to have you guys spend any channel points. You know what I'm saying? I got to just...
Name it Merch 3 because that's what we have them under. And go.
And go.
Exclamation point ticket.
Exclamation point ticket.
Exclamation point quack.
Whoop-de-whoop-de. Dude, we got some... We'll be growing this thing, bro. This thing be growing every day, dude.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I felt, though, recently? Something I had a thought of as we were watching that video. Is I do feel like there's been like a shift in consciousness. Truly, like... And I feel like our timeline is moving very, very quickly. Very rapidly. Like, every day feels faster and faster for, like, the collective consciousness. Because I feel like the consciousness is already in the perspective mindset very quickly of, like, okay, we have to take action if things are going to happen.
Right.
We have to. I'm not sure what that plan is, but something has to change. We have to act. We can't just sit here and talk about this anymore because we've been talking about this for a long time, and talking isn't doing anything. It's just getting worse.
Right.
You know, I feel like that is a collective whole thought right now for a lot of people.
I feel that too. I think everybody's just kind of like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Which is very comforting. It's comforting to know that lots of people are feeling that way, you know?
I agree. You just stole the words out of his mouth, or out of their mouth.
Who? Let me see the message.
Jay Smooths. It does seem
Yes.
like it's going fast and
Like
fast and
literally, I
fast.
feel like the ship, because I feel like a lot of this has to do with in the woo woo sense, because I do look at things from a woo woo sense, not in a religious sense, but like a universal spiritual alignment sense, you know?
Peace out, Facebook. We'll see you later.
Bye, Facebook. I do feel like, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I feel like it's moving quickly because I feel like as you're shifting timelines and moving into the next phase, whatever that is, whether that's like a different dimension or a different phase of consciousness, it goes quicker because like it's almost like when the frequency is raising up and up and up, it gets higher and higher and higher and higher, and it just excels. So like it's almost like a bottle too, like it's been built up and now it's just
as well as like the higher you go up,
quickly.
the more the faster the information transfers. You know what I'm saying?
the bottleneck.
Yeah. All right, your last chance if you're in here. Exclamation point, tickety tick tock to tick tock ticky.
See, Porter, I see you up in there.
You got 10, 9.
Yes,
8,
coming to a head.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bing, 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 and the winner is
Jensta.
Jensta 26. That's a new one. Jensta.
No, Jensta
I don't-
won. Jensta won.
Has Jensta won?
Yeah, Jensta won one that Apple Juice gave away.
Oh, you're sorry. I'm getting them all confused.
Let's go, Jensta.
Jensta!
We got you with the bear. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
You guys, what's up, guys? I love you guys.
Did we ever get our Team Human stickers? Or
No.
release the file stickers?
No, we didn't get to release the file stickers. We
got the porn
we got
couch.
the porn couch ones.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Then we got the credit.
Yeah.
Who was there for that stream when that happened? Who remembers that?
Who remembers porn couch stickers?
Just a little update. There was an error somehow in our order for our stickers we ordered, but it's just a little odd that that's the sticker we got for the sticker we were ordering.
Wait a second. You're right. You did, or you didn't? Did I sent her one of those? Didn't I?
Oh yeah, maybe that's the one. Jensta, you know, do you have a different one that you want?
Yeah, Jensta didn't. I'm pretty sure he bought her the same shirt as a surprise present for your gift, right, Jensta?
Let us know.
Let
Because
me
if
know.
so, we'll give you one you don't have. We'll just switch it up. No worries.
Yeah. If you just won the one that you got, then message me on Discord.
Yeah, let us know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Someone asked if your bracelet's still hot.
No, it's not. Bracelet is not hot anymore, actually.
I actually don't have mine on right now. I took it off when I took a shower. Forgot to put it back on.
It's not hot anymore.
We can't do our special Power Ranger clink. I like to do that with him with our bracelets.
Oh yeah. So do you want the bear shirt as well? It was a trip over.
Do
drip
you want the bear
Do you
shirt
want the
then?
bear shirt
Just
too,
message us.
Jensta?
Let us know.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
The day from Porn Couch, this thing was on fire.
It was getting weird energy.
It was getting hot. It was getting hot.
One of
Okay,
Eternity.
all right.
I love seeing you up in here. You're in here for a bunch of streams. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Eternity, for always showing up. Hell yeah. Okay, Jensta, I'll send you out a shirt. I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing up, hanging out. We love you so
gonna get
much.
one.
You better hurry and get it.
I'm trying. My little hands aren't picking up. Oh!
We love you. Peace out.
Bye.